So Mineski are trying to turn up the heat as much as possible right now. Whoa, new hero PogChamp. This hero still exists? I thought they removed him for pressing ceremonial reasons. No, what? Get that mana infinitely. Get those heals, and Bristleback with heals is so much more powerful than Bristleback without. Every single heal you get, it's all protected by the Bristleback. Moon's gonna take quite a few right clicks here, as TNC are looking to bully their way in. I don't think they'll be able to do anything, and now the trap is sprung. Jabs jumping in, separating 1437, unfortunately unable to do anything with it. Mushi does have the aura level 1, so Mineski are hitting pretty darn hard here. Battle for the bounty rune is going to be Cuckoo to grab it, but at what cost? Because Sam H now caught in the cogs with Ninja Boogie right-clicking in, Jabs as well. Moon's going to spend his skill point on a blink. Looks like that wasn't quite necessary, but they do get the kill anyway. But they're just, like, not as good as Holy Persuasion. So you get Holy Persuasion every single time. But hey, if you get this like nuking build going up, I'm sure we've all played our fair share of laning nuking Chen. If you haven't, you're seriously missing out because it is seriously amazing. By the way, it's just dying in the meantime. Please just start maxing out Test of Faith right now. Stacking up a little bit as well. Looks like Vanguard right around the corner for this Bristleback. Oh, Chen gonna jack the stack though, in a very traditional Chen move. Now level 7, has his goon army at maximum. Jabs is going to get rolled in on, kicked as well. Chen, Hand of God is there, but Raven has one more Quill Spray to kill. No, maybe one more. Oh, the send back. Oh, it's not in time. How much delay is that? 3 seconds. That was actually pretty close. There's a little bit of a mistake there from Jabs. He, I'm pretty sure, meant to cog the OD back towards the Quap, and at that point you're just dead as the OD, no chance at all. Ninja Boogie, oh, Courier sees him. Unfortunately, Shadow Shaman doesn't have nearly enough damage. Oh my god, they rotated with the Eclipse and killed Mushi, while I'm watching a Shadow Shaman do frickin' jack all in the jungle. Cuckoo playing things pretty fast and loose here. This damage over time from the Shadow Strike seriously adding up, but then again, Queen of Pain getting hit with a lot of those orbs. None too bright right now. Her intelligence is really hurting. Speaking of hurting, Ninja Boogie gonna take a full purification. Kicked in the face, rolled in on as well, and beaten to death by a hammer. I can't say whether or not that's a good death, but it doesn't really seem like a great one. I have never been killed by a hammer before, IRL, so I don't know. Just trying to give this Shadow Shaman his space. We saw this from Mineski previously. And in really all their games, like every single time Mushi would rotate out, or Moon would rotate out, and they would kill people, like we're seeing them kill Cuckoo. Well, the TP's coming in for 1437, he's only level 3 Rubik, so he doesn't really have that much game. Sonic Wave will cut through, not quite in range to connect onto the Rubik, but I don't think it really matters. With the slow from the dagger and the shock from Boogie, they'll take 2 kills over in mid. Moon also was arcane runed that time, so the cooldown on Sonic Wave very low. Gonna get a lot of survivability from this item, but my god, they're gonna have to work so hard to stop these tornadoes every single time. The cooldowns are pretty long. The Ring of Aquila, though, you'll probably have enough mana on these as I miss more kills. That's not even happening. Is Moon's solo kill? Oh, it's because of the arcane rune. I don't know if Cuckoo expected that arcane rune. With this build from the Chen, I mean, he is happy to push down towers, but really he's not. That's not his like absolute #1 goal. Sam H on the run out. Moon Dagger going to land. There is repel and TP here. Oh, no way. No way. Okay, they see him. Hook shot will cancel the TP, and now he's stuck in the corner. Literally cannot move. Feels bad, man. It was a good try, but Flare does give vision, because it's a flare, and that's usually what flares are used for, giving vision. Otherwise, you give the enemies longer and longer to build just random armor items or mobility items, force staves, chainmails. Yes, items as basic as chainmail. Oh my god, the next levelness here. They scouted the TP with tornadoes. He is repelled, but the tornado does slow just a bit. Penitence goes off into Raven. He's going to take the full power of the Moon. No, 1437 jacks it. Returns the Eclipse. Kills off the Luna. Jabs TPing out. Will go down to 1437. A double kill for the Rubik. As Ice Ice has to back off. Moon 2 will retreat. What's going on up here? Tim's is in an awkward spot, but only a handful of, I'm going to call them supports. Ice Ice is going to send Shadow Shaman back. TP out himself. Sonic Wave cuts through his Moon, makes a big arrival back into the fight, but he used Blink to get in there, so he's gonna die immediately afterwards. And suddenly that lead from Mineski pared down just a bit, so he needs to be able to survive in these fights. And up against this Mineski squad, that is not an incredibly easy thing to do. At least the Omni Knight, like, he doesn't really have to worry too much about the Bristleback, so he can kind of focus his efforts. Oh, the stomp from nowhere from the Centaur, catches 1437. Dude, Chen is actually just techies right now. Like, that's what's happening. I think you have some reputation. Oh, these Prowlers are actually dying to the other Prowlers. Wait, this is the other one. This is he's get the aura. Nope. Yeah, he's turning it back. The regen is quite nice, but I'm not sure if it's better than just raw health. And now, punishment. Messing around with creeps a little bit too much. Is silenced. Back up, kind of nearby, but nowhere close enough to actually do anything. TNC starting to get a couple creeps here and there. They'll find a Prowler Shaman. You don't want to mess with these guys, though. They'll mess you up. Okay, maybe not that bad, but yeah, they're going to back up. I had no idea it's called a Prowler Acolyte, by the way. Like, so Mineski looking for this team fight. Luna does have level 2 Eclipse. Very close to level 3. Wrap around, though. Smoke up. Mushi is in the front. Not where he wants to be, but he gets the Force Staff out. 1437 Force Staffs in as well, but way too far. Straight into a Hex. He will get purified and imprisoned, but I don't know how he actually gets out of this scenario because he's actually just straight trapped. Maybe... Oh, no, there's no hand of God. He actually got himself silenced by the Orc, and now the hook shot back in as well. They're fighting around the Serpent Wards. The Eclipse is going to drop down. Finally, the GA comes out from Sam H. Who can they actually kill off here? Ninja Boogie? Again, that's not a relevant kill. They need to find Mushi. They need to find Moon. But they don't really have enough just bruising power to get in there. Sam H, very, very weakened. Can't really charge himself in forward. Oh, the response, though, from Cuckoo with their Repel is going to do no damage with that Eclipse whatsoever. They do imprison the Clockwork, but Moon is still in the action, killing off Sam H. Now looking for the OD. Jabs may fall here, but again, that's not really a relevant kill for the TNC squad, especially if they lose Raven. As tanky as he is, he's not invulnerable. Now he is invulnerable, but soon he won't be. Fireball on the decks, jump forward from Mushi, looking for Raven, and with the jump in back from Moon, will kill off the OD as well. It's a full team wipe and a 5-for-2, I believe, exchange. Yeah, for the Mineski squad on that Omni Knight that really won them that fight. Omni Knight, like when he was right over here, like that's when you want a GA. You hit all your allies and you're actually able to push forward. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. We got BKBs in the front lines here as TNC will be backing off up the high ground. Oh, it's over, Mushi. They have the high ground. No longer do they have the high ground. Now, kind of everyone has the high ground. Mushi gonna run into a huge army, though. Immediately get telekinesis and then blown to hell. No, not quite. Hand of God gonna keep him alive and pops the BKB. He is still silenced, though, because he used the Berserk from the Mask of Madness. And he actually gets sent back to the base. So he just got to get back here very quickly. Tim's gonna try to roll out, but gets hooked in by jabs. Now the Eclipse comes in as Mushi makes a grand return. It's gonna do a lot of damage to TNC and just eviscerate all of them. Raven, of course, the tanky one, is going to be the last one to fall. How much damage will these quills actually do? Now caught in a cage like a pig in a cage, and he's like not even moving, and now he's gonna try to make a break for it. Mushi, though, is in there, and look at this like mosh pit of things. They completely surround him and kill him off. And for the Luna, that send back, it looked like, able to get her back into the fight really, really quickly. Will not matter. Raven will start getting kind of pecked at by these glaives. But even with the Crimson Guard, the Crimson Guard actually fully protects against some of these bounces, it looks like. So they walk in, take the racks, or at least half the set. We'll back out. How is this tower still alive? These are the mysteries of the universe right here. They're still just gonna go ahead and push it with their you know, 0 damage. Ice is going to look to bring his creeps in as Moon and Mushi make their crash in. Trying to go for the OD. GA does come up and protects Cuckoo for a little while longer. Sonic Wave being chucked in as well. Hook shot in now, giving chase. Will end up killing off 1437. The cogs will go up, not really doing them any favors, but they'll look for Sam H instead. He's imprisoned by his friendly. In the meantime, Shackles goes up onto Raven with the Eclipse coming down. The Fury of the Moon will once again slay another enemy. And the Omni Knight will barely TP out and get him back to safety, but the base for the Dire is in shambles. They've lost the Bristleback. And yeah, the cooldowns are used here for Mineski, but they're still all pretty much 100% at full HP. And what are you doing back here, OD? How? What? Okay, I'm not really sure why he was there, but it doesn't matter anyway, because Mineski are able to take this game. And now we have the question. Now we have the real question. Chen offlane, is it good? And then kind of rely on the SF to carry the game, and Mushi kind of being a side hero. Now the upside of the Spectre is that Spectre is able to just smash Zeus. I mean, eventually, yeah, but this makes a little more sense. Moon's Shadow Fiend, expecting that Zeus matchup, is already going to grab his magic stick. Got the Spectre on the field, played by Mushi Ninja Boogie. The spooky hero Bane. Oh, he's going to find Cuckoo. Where you going, Cuckoo? There's no escape that way. That way is full of shards. Who's going to get it? They want to give it to Moon, I think. Dude. Yeah, they gave him to Moon, and look at that. We got ourselves some souls. Jabs the Tusk already with the wall off. Ice, Mag, not forced to skill anything. Ninja Boogie, same thing. Ninja Boogie still is going to be chased down with the Oov, with Thunder, but it's not going to do enough here. They're chewing through the regeneration of Mineski pretty rapidly here. And over in the bottom lane, Ice has a pretty sad matchup up against the Axe. Now there's a somewhat of a threat here. Oh, Tim, speaking of somewhat of a threat, he's just going to get his brain sapped out. Starship Troopers, where you at? Frankly, I find the thought of a bug that thinks offensive. Cuckoo going hard onto Moon right now. Lightning Bolt won't quite kill. Now into tower range. Moon's just going to raise him down. Dude, if TNC weren't tilted already based off of their previous BO5 and based off of game 1, they're definitely now. Sam H is having a great time. Got all the CS in the world. Doesn't really have to worry about Ice killing him really ever. Even if you skewer an axe into the tower. Okay, missed that one. My bad, guys. Even if you skewer an axe into a tower, like, that doesn't guarantee a kill because of the extra armor from Berserker's Call. Obviously, Cuckoo is still going to be able to spam out that lightning, but Magic Wand now picked up from the Shadow Fiend. Means that every single cast of that Arc Lightning to CS is going to be hurting them quite a bit. Raven now deep into the trees. They will get hit with the homing missile, but Raven now completely trapped off. Tim's has got to walk around as well, and Spectre can walk right over. Wow, another interaction I just did not think of. Mushi doesn't give a shit about shards, so you can shard off Mushi, and he can just dagger right over them. Sam H still wants this. He still wants this, dude. He's going in. He shouldn't have gone in. That was really pointless. Moon is going down. He's dead, man. He's actually trapped. Tim's actually just body blocked him and trapped him. Raise onto Cuckoo. Needed one more. Again, Shadow Fiend over in mid lane is very abusable by Bounty Hunter and has some of the jankiest interactions of all time. Sometimes you just need some snowball action, though. Sam H level 5 now arriving into this lane, going up against the Spectre. And this is about what I expected happened previously, except with more spins. There we go, there's some spins. And Mushi's already getting destroyed by it. But to sleep, though, they need a third hero here if they're actually going to kill off this Axe. He doesn't have the call, but he does have 10 stick charges. And the raindrop, so that dagger did absolutely nothing. Jabs is coming in. Doesn't have the most damage versus Sam H, but he will be able to wall him off. 40 armor goes up from the Axe. Doesn't last that long. He does not have his dunk either. Now surrounded, snowballed, and eventually killed off by Mushi. Now grabs his phase boots. So Axe maybe going a little bit too ham. Speaking of going ham, glimpse back onto Ice. He, I guess, tried to do some creep pulling shenanigans on bot here. Got punished and dropped. TNC, they get something. Even though it still technically does all its damage, it just doesn't seem that good. Moon backing up with Ninja Boogie, maybe looking for a smoke play. Salve is going to get most of the regeneration, but still with the double damage rune, Tim's going to crash in hard. Requiem attempted here from Moon. No, he's going to turn around and raise him to death. Now the Haunt comes in onto Cuckoo with jabs rolling in as well. The Zeus has no mana, and he's going to go down in a corner by himself. Feels bad, man. Killing off Moon. Again, that is a very high priority here for TNC, but Shadow Fiend. Dude, raises. You don't want to underestimate the power of Shadow Raise nowadays. It will and has already destroyed TNC. Now, this is what something that they can do. Isolate Mushi and just start dropping bombs on him. He is now trapped, but Moon is just charging in for 1437. Ninja Boogie and jabs also here. Cuckoo trying to do what he can. Thunder God's Wrath failing to go off. I don't think that would have killed off the Spectre anyway. And now Tim's raised down again as the Axe is put to sleep. That is going to delay him for a little while. But with the Gyrocopter coming in, they'll buzz down Ninja Boogie, dunk him. There goes his head, now looking for jabs. And he will shard off the passageway. Tusk, ladies and gentlemen. A very fair and balanced hero. Actually just destroy everyone. It's kind of silly how good she does with all these different items. I wonder if this is just going to be a madness build-up, though. Ice once again. I want to say doing the exact same thing he did before. Looking for the RP, but there's... Well, he's actually going to land it onto 2. And then try to juke away. Skewer out. Ice is not going to get called. Mushi will get called instead. Still, 1437 has that glimpse. Mushi, though, in a lot of trouble. Up against 4 heroes. He's going to get bolted to hell. And he's going to go down. They do save the Magnus, but I'm not really sure if that's a great plan there. Tims walks into a shockwave. There is this one dire sentry here, and things are out for it. So Tims with the read. Gonna clear that one out later on. Jabs, though, well, looks like he was able to dodge that call down. Does he have anything else? No, not quite. Although there is a Shadow Fiend who's gonna miss his first raise, land his second raise, land his third raise. That's fine. Why land all 3 raises when you can just land 2 and get the kill anyway, right? Ice is still going ham on this bottom lane. Looks like he's got a Ring of Health. He's quick bot. All right, so he's gonna go. I was thinking, like, is he gonna go for another Hand of Midas? What's going on over in mid lane? Cuckoo. He's gonna get hit with the snowball. 1 raise, 2 raise, and a brain sap. 1437 coming in fast, but not fast enough. If you find your opening, such as a whole bunch of heroes clustered up in the middle of nowhere. Unfortunately, oh, actually, fortunately, they do have the Static Storm. 1437 does have level 6. They will see Ice. Sam H. Gonna hunger him. Can blink call, but there's not really much of a point right now. They need a little bit of backup. They're gonna drag him back towards the Disruptor, but not back far enough. And now the backup's coming in. Ninja Boogie's gonna grab the Disruptor with the spooky hands, kill him off. Jab's gonna claim it because he's a kill-stealing type of player, I guess. Sam H on the run. Mushi is not gonna haunt towards him. He's gonna haunt instead towards Raven and Cuckoo, as it will be Moon charging in with the drums popped. Raven will pop some drum charges of his own. Cuckoo, shards, not gonna connect. Here comes the act call onto 2. Call down is there. Nightmare gonna be juggled every which way. Now the snowball will block the rest of that follow-up. They're gonna go straight in towards the Ancients. Moon in a corner is gonna Requiem. No, that was actually just his death Requiem. He didn't get it off. Now Ninja Boogie in a lot of trouble along with Jabs. Shuriken will get the kill. Jabs will jump himself down to the low ground, it looks like, and now be on the run. Centaur in the way is the Helm of the Dominator. So a Static Storm definitely would have gotten those kills a lot faster. But either way, showing TNC do have some life right now. Madness is up on the Spectre, and 1437 hit with the shards, walling him off. Does drop a Static Storm, and Tusk is going to get glimpsed out to safety, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He can't do anything there anyway. 1437 just going to get jacked up in the middle of nowhere. Static Storm being pulled out. Not the highest cooldown in the world, but it is still a free ultimate they're able to get. Oh, they'll get Mushi, though. Speaking of free ultimates, that might just be a little bit better. Is Spectre worth more than a Static Storm? I would say so. Mask of Madness, we usually see it on heroes that have some way of already amplifying their farm. Heroes like Medusa obviously get it all the time because they have split shot. Oh. Did you really just not see him? Okay. I guess that he just walked right by. Ice is on the run now. Glimpse was already used, though so was Skewer. Tim's on his ass as the backup is coming in spades. Sam H and Raven. Oh, he sniped 1437 with the shockwave. So he gets something before he goes down. RP onto 3 with the haunt coming in. Ice has the shockwave. He's gonna go down, but gets 3 kills for the team. As Mushi respawns in, doesn't even have the empower, but cleaves through him anyway with the help of jabs. Ice. Magnus and the Helm of the Dominator, guys. Got 1, and Mushi got 2, and Ice got 2. Under God's Wrath going out now, giving them a little bit of vision, looking for someone to glimpse back. Can't find anyone, though. Courier up in the high ground. Run, little dog. Oh, gonna go down. But you're not gonna get away with that for free, Bounty Hunter. You don't just kill the dog from whatever that game is called. I've actually never played it. I heard it is very beautiful. You kind of get more extra value here by going for stat items in the Spectre. Butterfly, Eye of Scotty, you know, those type of items perhaps. little more priority here for Mushi, and Raven, gripped up. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Raven is dead. Backup is right around the corner, but way too far. Got a sigil flying out. Axe will TP out. Looks like everyone will be fine. And this is exactly what they're doing. They're going to smoke in and commit to a play. The worst thing you do in this scenario as TNC is just kind of waffle around and be unsure of what you're doing. Just got to take it in a direction. It may not be the best direction. It may end up screwing you over, but you just got to do it anyway. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, although maybe that's a time where you should have let your dreams be dreams. Jazz once again. Oh, gonna fail to jump into the high ground, but the grip goes off onto the axe. They're gonna drag him right back out of the call down as well, keeping themselves safe. Here come the Haunt Illusion. Spectre get right on top of 1437. Slay him immediately. They're taking a lot of damage. He is tracked up as well. Everyone's dropping very low, but no one's actually dying. On the TNC squad, they do dust up. Does that hit onto the bounty hunter? It does. Snowball's going towards Raven, and Jazz may have gone a little bit too far, but here comes the RP. Onto 2. Here comes the raises to follow up. There goes one. There goes the other. The final hero sleeping in the corner. Cuckoo, wake up. Your team is dead. He is going to be able to not cast really anything. Just gets obliterated by the skewer. Walrus punch to heaven. Back where Zeus belongs, I suppose. But Mineski, perfect fighting for them. Mineski dropped low on all of their heroes, but they don't die on any of them. And that means they'll get a full team wipe, 5-0, and walk away with the Roshan, and of course Aegis on Moon, to get that ease of initiation. I think Raven is able to clear out this stack for this gyrocopter with only 7k net worth. This is an absolute necessity. You can see he's going to go for SNY of his own. Oh, grip, though, onto the bounty. Punch into oblivion. Eul Scepter will dodge a snowball, but there are 3 raises with Cuckoo's name on it. Maybe just 2, actually. The Static Storm does come up. Cuckoo, Thunder God's Wrath, and the call on the isolated Bane will get the kill. But on a Bane, who cares? Bane is completely okay with that. Ninja Boogie is completely okay with that. He's worth so little. But really, there's no risk as long as they try really hard to avoid fights. And it's super easy to avoid fights. Just make sure you're out of range of the axe, have vision of him, and make sure that the Disruptor is dead. Or, oh, RP onto 2. Come right back into the raises. Even Haunt used there. Are they going to go in for more? And they will. Mushi is going to dagger the top racks. That doesn't do any damage, bro. He's gonna get called and glimpsed back, but the grip goes off onto the axe and he'll be obliterated. But Mushi taking a lot of damage as well. Will BKB and try to run away? No. Will get tagged by something and dropped. The Aegis, keep in mind, is on the Shadow Fiend. And that's gonna be Mushi down with no Haunt. So this is, oh, they get another grab onto Raven. Dude, Ice is on fire this game. Really, everyone from Mineski is on fire. Like Ninja Boogie with these grips, almost every single one I feel has been run out to the end of its duration. Moon's been landing all the raises. Jab's been doing Tusk things. And then Mushi's been here in this game as well. He's playing as Spectre. Ninja Boogie's gonna get glimpsed back. He will have a Nightmare for himself. Unfortunately, you can't deny yourself anymore with Nightmare. That kind of sucks. I feel like that was a cool little mechanic there for Bane they got rid of. He'll be picked off. That's a track kill for the bounty hunter, but you can see this guy is dirt poor. Interesting. Moon is gonna go for a little more of an old school Shadow Fiend item build with the new school Shadow Fiend talent build. MH does see Mushi. Tim's coming in as well, but Ice is stalking the invisible bounty hunter. We got traps upon traps here. Mushi's gonna get called in on, but there's a surprise. Oh, RP canceled by the Thunder God's Wrath. Maybe they can make something happen. No, not with Ninja Boogie here again. This dude has been absolutely everywhere. Tim's now on the way out. Mushi is without True Sight, so I don't really know what they're trying to do. They do see him again with the Sentry. Do they have one more? Tim's, don't move. Don't move. Okay, move. You should probably move. Too late, you're dead. Well, I mean, if you do move, then you see the dagger path thing move around, and then it's very obvious where you are. I don't think there's any scenario where you skip that. Still have a shrine to kill. Ice's empowered siege creep is going to start getting to work here. Dude, look at this damage on the people as Moon is dying. Why am I watching stupid catapults? God damn it. Okay, Ninja Boogie. I think he's maybe fine. There's a Blink Dagger on Sam H. Battle Hunger and a Eul Scepter, so he's gonna land right into a call. Ice does have the initiation potential here, but really no point in doing so. If they had a haunt, I would say maybe they would go in for that one, but deciding not to. I mean, you got Mushi farming on top side anyway, so this is in a little bit of trouble here. Shards go out. Tim's now pushing forward to scout. Ice, though, chilling in the invis. Tim's is going to see the Magnus. Magnus does have a skewer, but Cuckoo's right on his ass. There's the Yule Scepter. That would have otherwise canceled the skewer, so now he's going to skewer in straight into the axe. He does get called in on and should be dropping here. Where's the dunk? He's in the shrine. Sam H, he doesn't have dunk. Did he just miss it? Okay, that did not seem right, but they still get 2 kills. Now Tim's looking for Ice, but not gonna happen just yet. Walrus Punch, and he's saved. Don't die to the birds. Dude, if you do that, like, all the respect from all these plays, like, it's just gone. What are you really looking to mute here? You have... I'm not really sure if I like Nullifier here. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Mushi doesn't know what he's doing, but got Tim's on the really deep scout. Is this Vessel done yet? I don't know. This is a dire courier. Oh no, the dog! Not again! Killed again. While I'm watching, once again, useless things happen. Snowball forward. Mushi will survive that gank attempt and turn around for Sam H. No, doesn't even need to. Ninja Boogie is gonna grab that kill. Dude, my camera control, A+, dude. If there was a rank higher than A+, I'd be getting that one all skewered a little bit past the Requiem, but it doesn't really matter because Raven is all alone. He tried to force staff, he didn't go anywhere. That's 2 kills. That is gonna be the Requiem, RP, and Haunt. But still with the Satanic and this Aegis, SF feeling pretty comfortable right now. He is going to start getting that Unholy Rage lifesteal back, and Ice is going to go fishing. Fail this time, but hey, it doesn't matter. You still get the racks, right? Whatever works. Someone got glimpsed back. I didn't see it, but, you know, that's fine. Wow, he is... Actually, no. Got buyback right now. So he does have the ability to return to this fight, and will be willing to do so once this axe respawns. Cuckoo is doing his job, softening, poking, and prodding, dodging Magnus's... No, blink called. Oh, dodged by Ice. This man, he doesn't have an RP. He's just gonna slowly walk into place and skewer him back. The most glacially slow gank of all time, but they got him, forcing the buyback on the gyrocopter now as Moon's gonna push the high ground, snipe 1437, and Mushi does have that nullifier still. You gotta watch out if you're on the front line, especially Cuckoo. You can Yules to dodge the nullify effect. It's a slow projectile, but you cannot Yules once you are nullified. Kill the missile! Oh, the nightmare! Dude, Ninja Boogie! Everyone on Mineski are just balling out of control right now. Cuckoo, trapped by the shards a little bit. That's not clean, though. Ice, blink, RP. Only catches onto the Zeus, but he's the problem hero right now. Call down is there, but immediately he's gripped up. It's going to be canceled by a shuriken, I think. And Raven will be able to skirt back to safety with that force staff, but Zeus immediately forced to buy out. Raven is trying to get a flat cannon kill. Will get it on the Shadow Fiend, but that's just the first life. They have 0 control here, so Mushi's going to walk out. Now here comes the Haunt. With Mushi, he's going to nullify the Zeus, get him with those slows, and he's dead. BKB protecting that kill. Cuckoo is dead for 90. He already bought back. And that is going to be that. 2 sets of racks. Do they still have Cheese? Do they still have a Magnus who wants to fight? Yes, they do. Magnus maybe. Oh, not going to happen because of the snowball. Oh my god, this is just a clinic. Raven's gonna go down. Sam H is swamped. He's dead as well. And Jabs is not even killing 1437 because he doesn't have to. What a good guy. He's, never mind, gonna jump into the fountain and BM. Brats, once again, Mineski are going to destroy TNC.